Another
Bienvenidos.
week. Bienvenido.
Otra semana.
Oh, you really doing that bilingual shit. It's every week now. Last week you doing that.
Oh, shit. I did it last week.
You're like, when I... What did you say last week?
I don't know.
I don't know. But you're doing that with Spanish shit.
Oopsies.
Cool.
I don't know why I just ate candy right before the start of it. So now I can't talk for a little bit.
Wow. It's always me pulling the weight. All the time. All the time.
Unless people, the ASMR community enjoys that.
I hate the sticks. You know that. Don't do that. Don't.
You
I fucking hate
bro,
that, bro.
you cringe from like a mile away.
I hate that with a passion.
I
when
love
people
it now.
chew on that, like on the mic, the ASMR shit.
Mm-hmm.
Every single time I heard somebody
Like, it'll
doing
be
that,
like
I always want to like find their address and just send them elephant shit. Like, you know how you like.
Can I do like a role play of it real quick?
No, come on,
Please,
that
come
bothers
on,
me.
Two seconds.
It's like somebody doing the nail in the chalkboard.
Oh, come on.
I just hate it.
You know what? I hate nails on a chalkboard with the burning passion. So
Yeah,
I'll
like
respect that.
it's just that ASMR shit is just ugh,
Just know it would have been good.
gross. Any personal shit going on with you?
Mm-mm.
Any crisis?
No. We're kind of trying to figure out our whole like gym situation. So it's
Yeah.
kind of stressing me out a little, not knowing.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Like, we're trying to get back to the gym, and I was trying to get like a personal trainer, but then with the area that we live in, it's not that great of
Not
finding
that.
like a personal trainer if it's not like 40 minutes away or 50 minutes away. So it's like, what's the point? Let's just go to like a gym and 20 minutes away, I guess. And the gym is still 20 minutes away. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck are we, bro?
We're in Bumblefuck.
We are in Bumblefuck. If a place was actually called Bumblefuck in the middle of nowhere, that's where we are. In Bumblefuck.
It's not that bad. Like,
I mean, the thing
you're
is
acting
that
like
I've
our
never...
neighbors is like 10 miles away.
No, but I've never lived in a place where everything was this far away. Ever. Even
Yeah.
in Dominican Republic.
Even Long Island.
Even
Long Island's everything.
I lived in also like in DR where shit is far away like a lot of times. And like Campo and like stuff like that. Shit's still closer than this shit over here for some reason. Listen, if we didn't own a car, everything would be 2 days away instead of 20 minutes. Like, yo.
Like a 20-minute drive would be like a 3-hour walk.
Yeah. Like back home in Long Island, we had a 7-Eleven like I could walk to. I could walk to the fucking 7-Eleven. Like there's just something there close to you at all times. Even in Long Island.
Yeah.
So everything's closed. Not here.
I feel like that's what's like stressing me out right now.
What?
Is the not knowing part. And I feel like it's like kind of going nowhere. So it's like really like giving me anxiety.
We'll figure it out.
But I noticed it's not healthy of me at all to even think this, but I noticed that like towards the end of the year, I was getting like, oh my God, I'm like ending the year and I didn't meet my goals, you know? So I feel like I always think about that.
I guess so. I'm not going to hit my book goal.
So look at me again. You're not?
I'm far away from it and I don't want to start reading right now. I'm not in the mood.
You're not in the mood for it.
I'm in the mood of filming my movie and
you
doing
have not
shit.
been in the mood for reading.
And I'm writing. It's because I'm writing and I'm doing my shit. So I'm not in the mood to read. It's either or. It's either I fucking read or it's either I fucking write and do my shit.
You just went a little too hard. Like you're like, I'm doing 50 plus. You literally don't even read like novels ever.
I mean, yeah, I do. I mean, not now because I'm really into comic books. But
Yes, I'm saying
back in the day.
since you've, I mean, I obviously used to read novels before, but I'm saying like now you don't really fuck with novels like that.
Well, because I rather read comic books right now.
Yeah, and that's fine. But I'm saying like, 50 comics is a lot. Like
I know, but I did just buy 40 books of science that I have to read through.
guys, one time it was like a random fucking day in the middle of the day, and Amazon's at the door. So I'm like, bet, what is it? And Vlad literally runs to the door.
I didn't run to the door. I walked to the door from my office.
Rushing.
No, I did
in
not.
a rushing stance.
No, I did not.
And he goes, oh, they're mine. And it's like fucking 5 boxes.
It was
and
3.
I'm like, okay. The big ones, though.
Yeah, it
like
was 3
the
big
thick
ones. Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
I'm doing research.
Fuck? And literally he just comes out, opens it, and fucking like books and books, like nonstop. It was like the box kept going, like, you know, the clown car that the shit just keeps coming out. Like, it was just nonstop. And I was like, what are you doing with these books? He's like, studying. I'm like, okay. Like, what the fuck? Okay, do you?
Hey, I was just, I'm doing some research. I was looking.
Studying. That's literally what you said. Like,
I listen, just because I graduated college in 2016 doesn't mean like I like learning new things.
And it was all about
fun.
it wasn't all about the same subject.
It was all related to like I was just looking into black holes
Evolution,
and
right?
looking into evolution and black holes and science and like is there life after and shit like that. But you know, that's
honestly one of like my favorite classes that I ever took was literally my human evolution class, because it was insane just knowing all of our like before descendants. Is that what it's called? No.
Where we're descended from.
That. But I worded it wrong. But yeah, like it's insane. It kind of like makes you feel like proud that, you know, humans were able to do that
in such little time, because the fucking crocodile reptile has been here for 200 million years and they haven't done shit.
Yeah, like
we've only been here for pretty much like I think we've been, if I'm not wrong, I might be wrong, but I think we've been back since like 1 million years. I think we've been at least.
I'm bad at numbers with that.
Like the Homo sapiens has been evolution for I think 1 million years. I think, and we have gotten to this point. Like we literally own the world at this point compared to every other animal in the whole planet. And that's only took us 1 million, where the crocodile's been chilling over here for 200. We're fucking cutting down the forest. We're like, yo, get out of here. It's time for you to go.
Bruh, like Gatorland. Just got a bunch of them just chilling.
They just produce, though. That's the thing. That's why they're not going anywhere.
Yeah, they do reproduce like a mother.
They have a good ass time all the time. Let's move on to a segment. You want to move on to your segment?
Okay.
The freaking...
Oh, no, I left my phone.
You always leaving something now. What's up with you? And I have to go cutting now. Like, come on.
Can I go now?
Yeah, quick pause as at 9 minutes.
Sorry. Why didn't I bring my phone, baby? I do have it.
Oh, God. She did fucking have it. No cuts needed. You have to see that through now the whole time. You have to see that through.
I knew I saw it, but I was like, where the fuck is my phone? All right. Well,
it's advice time, right?
Is advice.
Okay. It's help him out. That's what it's called. Help him out, by the way.
Yeah, help him out. Oh, yeah. That's what it is. Okay.
Yeah.
So I have 2 stories today. One's a little long, so I might like just paraphrase. But
Is it advice?
both of them are advice.
Can he chew on his cheese by himself?
Oh, no, I guess not. Okay. Look at him. Like, he is beasting right now. Okay. This one says, my boyfriend told me I'm not wife material.
Damn.
We've been together for 6 years, and I want to get married. My boyfriend told me I'm not wife material, and this is hurting my feelings so much. He said I'm not wife material.
I don't know how that can not hurt your feelings.
Because I'm 30, and no one has ever put a ring on it. He said this. That's why she's not my wife material.
So he's a piece of shit.
I have had a daughter out of wedlock when I was a teen. I'm black, but he's black too. Which is goddamn, like what? I've been having infertility issues, which is a fucked up one.
That sucks.
I'm 34 pounds, a little bit overweight for my height. And she has nothing valuable to offer.
Damn.
So she says, I know I don't deserve this kind of treatment. It's hard for me to leave because we've been together for so long. We've known each other even longer.
You gotta leave, bro.
We even own a house together. He wants 50-50. To be, but she says he wants to be with me, but only as boyfriend and girlfriend, because he says he will never see me as wife material.
So he's just a
Like,
piece of shit.
what?
So why the fuck did you even get together with this girl and bought a house together then?
Exactly. He just got comfortable.
That's a piece. Bro, if advice to her, get the fuck out of that relationship. Because somebody that tells you they're never going to marry you and they never want
Not
to.
even.
You need to get the fuck out of there.
Marriage, but it's just like what he's saying. Like, oh, he's already stating all the things she's probably insecure about. And he's also stating all the things that he already does not like about her, which is why she's not wife material, quote unquote, but it's false. He just doesn't like her.
It's that Andrew Tate mentality, bro. I don't even want to go into that shit.
Yeah.
It's thinking that the harshness is going to actually make somebody try to be better instead of actually being compassionate and helping them. And actually, you know, like allowing them to like be like, hey, listen, do you not feel comfortable about yourself? Are you overweight? I know about that about you. So let me help you actually. Let me do those. Instead of being a dick and be like, oh, you're not a wife material.
You're overweight.
Well, I don't think he maybe said that. It's that he implied it. And then he said, you're not wife material. Him saying wife material, he's implying all those things. Yeah, so that's what she's bringing
I apologize. Also, she said, I'm 34 pounds, a little bit overweight, and I'm average looking. That's what he said, too. I'm average looking. So, like, what?
That's what he said, or that's what she's saying about herself?
No. She said that. He said that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So he's a piece of shit.
So he's like legit being a nasty
and I bet I can put money down right now. That motherfucker looks hit as fuck probably too.
You already know for a fact, beer belly and all that.
Like, hey, come on, bro.
That shit pisses me off, bruh.
I want to move on from it because I mean the only advice I can give you to that is get the fuck out of there. Like get out of there and go find yourself somebody that can see value in you.
How can she do that when she really loves him, really wants to stay with him because she's
somebody that tells you that much doesn't love you, homie. So like, this is where I come in harsh. I'm pretty harsh when it comes to that type of shit because I never allow myself to get to that point. It's like, wake the fuck up. I don't give a fuck how much you love this person. If they told you the blunt truth right there and then, you get the fuck out of there. Because it's not just going to get better out of that and they're just not going to fix it. If they tell you, that was mean to say, I'll try to be better. No, bro, that was how you were feeling.
Exactly.
So you just told me how you felt. I'd rather not be with you because that's how you feel about me. So why the fuck would I stay with you when you feel that you will never see a future with me?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't fuck with that. That's really mean too. To say
yeah, it's mean spirited. Yeah. Instead of, like I said, instead of being compassionate and actually giving a fuck. And if you have problems with those things, you sit down and be like, this is actually kind of.
Hey, diantre.
He wants me to hold it, but he was like,
ew, that was so rude.
But he was, instead of being compassionate, be like, if you have problems with those things, how about you just bring it in a way like, this is why it bothers me because I'm putting this. Me
off. I'm sorry, I'm not even in it yet.
All right, let's move on, bro.
You were spitting though, I know that for a fact, but he pissed me the fuck off right now. Oh my god, you're seething. I'm like,
move on. Anyways, move on to the next one.
So this one is a little bit long, so I might try to paraphrase it. But basically, it's a 15-year-old boy, and it's his dad. My dad did something I don't think I can forgive. So
he's a 15-year-old boy, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And his dad's around 30s, older 30s.
Okay.
So
damn, so that he had that kid young then.
Yeah. Okay,
16 then.
That's not related to this thing right now.
I'm just saying.
So he goes, last night I came home later than curfew because the buses were late on construction. My dad was upset and told me so. When I got home, he was knocked out on the couch. I fell asleep after. I woke up to him telling me to get up for school. I reminded him that I had to go to court and it started at 12 p.m. My school starts at 9 a.m., meaning I'd only be in school for 3 hours. My father is a busy guy. He owns a business in which profits nosedive if he's in the winter. Huh?
Oh, in the winter. Okay.
In the winter, yeah, sorry. And it's already, leaning towards winter. So he's stressed out. So he says, I told him that because of the timing of the court date and him picking me up from school 3 hours later is just a bad idea because it's inconvenient and a waste of time because, again, he's very busy and needs all the time he can get. He told me, you're going to tell me about bad ideas. You're making me lose money because of your decisions. And he started to talk down on me. He got extremely personal and very mean. with the way that he was talking to him. So this is where he acknowledges that he does call his dad a dickhead in that whole Russell, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
disrespect.
Yeah, but he's saying
he's 15, by the way. What are you going to court for?
Yeah, I don't know. But he's being mean to me because he was stressed. I couldn't have sworn, and I'll take that. Ow, Harley. He got very close and started to yell at my face. I started swearing more, and he got very upset. He pushed me. I swore at him, and I think I pushed him back. I definitely did not strike or attempt to strike him. He then grabbed me. I tried to get away and told him to get off. He kept on going. I was not being very hard, and he eventually got me on the ground. He then placed his knee on my throat and put my arm in the air. He applied pressure to my throat, and I could not breathe. As I was laying there, my mind was in shock. I couldn't breathe. My throat hurt, and I felt like I was going to pass out. I kept trying to tell him to get off of me, that I couldn't breathe, that he was hurting me. Eventually, he let off, and I still couldn't breathe for a second, and he started coughing, and I started crying and coughing. After about 30 seconds, I recovered, and I went to him in the kitchen with his wife, which is my stepmom. I was crying and screaming at my dad, and his wife was talking to me. I screamed. He put his knee on my fucking neck. She asked me how long it took for me to calm down. This had all taken place.
Hey.
Harley. He's moving the camera.
Yeah.
No. I'm not even going to take your shit, bro. You piss me off.
He comes straight to me. He's like, okay.
So he was screaming at the stepmom, saying that he had his knee on his neck. And I was still crying and yelling when my dad started getting close again. This is where I'll admit my second mistake. I punched him in the face because I got scared.
Oh, boy. There's some major fuck up going on both ways, bro.
Yeah. I was in the corner of the room and I couldn't get away. But mind you, the dad literally almost fucking killed him.
Yeah, but you don't punch your dad because now he's going to be on another type of fire.
Why? If your dad punches you in the face and puts his knee on your throat, you're still like not punching him back?
No, he didn't. The dad didn't punch him. Finish the story, but the dad didn't punch him.
Yeah, that was the second time.
Yeah.
Okay, let me finish the story.
Yeah, finish the story.
He then punched me in the face maybe twice and punched me again somewhere else. I don't remember where. We wrestled again and then ended up on the floor where he let me go and I walked outside of the house. I was walking around and then I came back recording to get myself an outfit for the court. I have the video. I had recently moved in. Oh yeah, he said recently twice. Recently being in the last couple of months. And I'm now at my mom's house. Had time to gather myself and think, and I'm disappointed and angry and I'm sad. I don't want the police or CPS to be involved, but I don't know what to do. I'm thinking about just not talking to him. I'm sorry, but I'm like 100% like on the kid's side.
You're 100% on the kid's side? How can you be 100% on the kid's side?
Because nothing warrants your father putting his knee on your fucking neck. You're 15. I'm sorry. You're 15 and you're cursing at your dad. Okay, obviously that's horrible. And obviously that's not okay at all. But like in that moment, like in that heat of the moment where it's insane and he's like telling you everything that you hate to hear and stuff. I don't know. I'm not 100% on the kid. I'm not 100% on the dad either. But I'm definitely not 100% the kid because the kid has shown an immense amount of disrespect towards the dad. Yeah, I mean,
and then it drove him to do the things that he did, which he shouldn't have done. But it drove him to that, and also not to make it better, punched him after that. Punch him in the face in the kitchen. My dad's
putting his neck on his throat on my
neck. Instead of you going in the kitchen and punching him in the face, you get the fuck away from that situation.
Okay, also, mind you, he's 15.
And why are you going to court? There's a reason why he has to go to court, and that's why probably the dad is probably at its wit's ends.
I mean, he's 15, first of all, so he's still very young.
Yeah, and he's probably fucking up in some other ways, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure, but...
I mean, you can have court for a lot of stuff. Maybe he just got a parking ticket.
Could be, but it could be that he's 15 and he's fucking up in a lot of ways in men's way, and then the dad is like, You're pissing me off, man.
Okay,
like,
but listen, that's one of the things that will be like, oh my god, I have my neck on his neck, his throat, my throat on his neck.
what are you saying right now?
What is the thing?
His
again
knee
that
on
he
his
did?
throat.
Knee.
Jesus.
Why did I say
You were going
neck?
la 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 da la la la.
I was
trying
looking
to
for the words. What was it?
continue.
What was it again?
His knee on his neck.
Yeah. So I forgot what I was saying at this point.
Listen, you were
That
100% on the kid. I'm not 100% on the kid.
That
I'm on
completely
50-50.
like fucked up my
You
whole
guys
mind.
need some family counseling. That's what it's therapy. A lot
Okay,
of
you
therapy.
do, but nothing will ever. Oh, that's what I was saying. I said that that's when that happens, and then they're in the fucking detective's room saying, "I swear my knee was not there for that long," and then he just stopped moving. That's exactly what'll happen next time.
I am not agreeing with the dad. The dad obviously reacted a little bit.
On, that's fine.
Yeah, but I told like I was saying, I do not agree with the dad. The dad could have harmed the kid instead of like doing it doing
Maybe he could have
disciplinary in some
slapped
other
him
ways.
if it needed to happen.
Yeah, but like you try to discipline to the point that there is no physical. There's no physical. Like
But
you try to be.
Said that
You
he
try to
moved
be.
in to his dad's house recently. So like I don't know, maybe he gets abused from his mom already, or maybe the dad didn't want him to be there. Like you never know. Like what would warrant that?
I don't know, but they definitely
Clearly
need
a
some
lot
therapy.
more shit is happening in the background that we didn't know. That
because
led up
you
to stuff.
didn't know why you went to court. You should clarify that so we're not jumping into any assumption because you just said that you threw it in there. Like I gotta go to court, but you didn't say why. So now you're making
like
me
maybe
assume.
if he said like I fucked up a few times like previously and he's had to cover for me or some shit. Like then I would have been like,
I'm ready to move on though. If you are,
but still, I'm still on the kid side.
I'm not at all.
So you're on the dad side?
I'm not. Like I said, I'm on either.
Why are you on no? But what happened when you're doing my would you rather's and I have to elaborate on my
because I'm on. It's not 100% of the dad.
Okay, so if you had to put a percent on each person,
it's 50-50. Both were wrong.
What?
Both were wrong. He was disrespecting his father in front of his face and doing all the and literally throwing a punch to your dad. You gotta have some other type of fucking balls.
But that's after you already almost died of not breathing.
First of all, he should have not gone to that point.
But he's 15.
That Liliana, 15 is pretty fucking old.
Okay,
it's already pretty conscious.
But I'm just saying the dad.
We're not talking about a 5-year-old.
All right, but the dad should have been an adult there.
Yeah, he should have, but I'm not gonna just excuse what the kid did to get to that point.
But they're both equal, though. I don't know.
Yeah, because the amount of disrespect boils to the dad doing stupid shit that he shouldn't have done. Both are stupid. Both are doing stupid shit. So it's pretty equal in my opinion. The kid should not be responding to the dad. The dad should not be initiating with already shit that is bothering the kid. He should be mature enough to not do that. But then when he does do that, the kid should be fucking conscious enough not to respond to the dad that way. Yeah. That literally led to a punch in the face from being choked out. Like, come on, it's both the fault.
So he doesn't know whether to call the police or CPS.
I said go to therapy. Because CPS and shit is not going to do anything. You can stay with your mom if you're afraid of your dad at this point. But get therapy so it can help the entire family. That's my...
Dad needs therapy.
Yeah, because he's probably an aggressive guy. But think about it, though. You got to also think about it in his point of view. The dude is probably...
I understand.
The dude, his business is a type of business. He's probably taking care of his mom and him. Okay, so the divorce was him sending her child support to take care of him and her. So he's now taking care of all of them, and his business is going lower, and your kid is fucking up and then disrespecting you. What the fuck? Like all those things also building.
You're building mass shit that's not even real though.
But could be. It's the same way that it could be something with the kid. We don't know. He didn't clarify, but I'm just putting an example because he did say everything about the business, about the dad, and all of that. So. In my opinion, it's both. It's pretty, crazy. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
It's pretty equal, like 50-50. I don't know about that.
I wouldn't say it's pretty equal. I'm just saying I'm not gonna take the kid's side.
Oh, I mean, I understand that there's faults in both ends, of course, but like.
But you're saying you're taking 100% of the kid. I'm not.
I edit that out. I would say I would do like maybe like an 85-15.
I guess, but I'm just saying, you know, like that's why I don't agree at all. Like I'm not gonna take the kid's side 100%.
No, but you can always say, all right, this a little bit, but like.
Yeah, but definitely family therapy, in my opinion. I'm moving on to scary shit because I kind of want to.
We've been doing this for a minute.
Yeah, I want to say. I'm just gonna say 2 stories at this point. 2 scary stories.
Okay. Well, 2 things that just came in my mind. For some reason, bro, I really want my mom's potato salad.
Gotta wait until next year.
Like so bad. I don't know why the taste of it just came to my mouth, and I was like, my mom's chicken salad. I mean potato salad. That shit just like went to my brain, and then the other one I forgot already. Oh, I tried the new Starbucks drink. It sucked so bad.
I'm getting my free drink in 2 days. I'm getting my free
By the way, Vlad already opened his birthday gifts, and his birthday is not for another 2 days.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't you do the same thing on your birthday? Didn't you do the same thing?
Hi, honey. What?
You open all your gifts like a week before your birthday. A week before. And I just opened it 3 days before my birthday. So what? You opened it a whole week before. Anyways.
Oh, and a tornado's coming. Remember?
Hurricane. Another hurricane.
Remember that was one of the current event things.
It's not a current event. It's not current event time, homie.
I know, but whatever. Just go.
I'm trying to get into this freaking story. All right. This story is called The Architect's Key. Dun, dun, dun. What? Okay. There was once a man named Edward who designed and built his own perfect house. He lived in it for many years until he eventually passed away. A new family soon moved in, but whenever they went into the basement where Edward's personal study had been, they would get the feeling that someone was watching them. One day, the father of the new family decided to fix up an old jacket, which every tailor in town had told him was beyond repair. So he went down the old study, laid his jacket on the chair, and then tried to see if there was anything in the old desk that could help him mend it. But the drawers were all locked, and he couldn't find a key anywhere. The next morning, he came back down to find the key on the desk. All of the drawers open, and his jacket completely fixed. Here are more haunted... about that one.
That's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, so he just found everything fixed. That was not that scary, honestly. It could have been his mom that would have hooked him up. I don't know. That wasn't that scary. I thought it was going to be really scary. What do you think?
What? Yeah, it was not bad. It was like kind of creepy, but like...
It was creepy. I mean, everything, like the jacket is fixed. I mean, this ghost is doing shit then. At this point, this ghost is my fucking personal...
personal chef,
like
maid,
personal fucking assistant. I'll just leave broken shit in the basement and be like, here you go, boop. And like come back in the morning, everything is fixed.
Yo,
that shit is dope as fuck.
Right. Like you have a huge party and then everything in your house is fucked up.
Dude.
And then, like what?
Who would be mad at that type of ghost? It's not even that creepy. It's in the basement. He's like, leave me alone in the basement. If you come down here, you're going to feel watched. But if you need something fixed, just leave it on the table. I got you in the morning. You got to give me the night though. I'm doing other shit. I'm spooking other people.
That's funny.
Bro, that's a dope ass freaking ghost right there. All right.
Dios te salva María. De gracia.
This one is called The Ghost in the Hall, and it's perfectly short, so we can end the episode on this very story. The Ghost in the Hall. 4 young women moved into an old New England apartment together. You know, the type with squeaky floorboards and a long, dark hallway. A month after they moved in, one of the roommates realized that her favorite stuffed teddy bear was missing. The others all said they hadn't touched it or seen it. Weeks went by, and she almost forgot about her teddy when something strange happened. By the way, this girl sounds like a grown-ass woman with a teddy bear.
You're making it less fucking scary, bro.
I'm just saying. Okay. Back to the story. She opened the door to one of the closets they hardly ever used, and there on top of the shelf sat her furry friend. All of her roommates swore they had no idea how it had happened. Now, whenever the teddy bear goes missing for a few days, she knows exactly where to find it. So it's like a little kid just taking it up there, I guess. A little ghost kid.
First of all, I do not fuck with ghosts.
First of all, if the things already is missing all the time and is always being found there, at a certain point, I'm gonna put a camera in the fucking closet.
Yeah, like exactly. But still, like I can't do it. Either way, whatever the fuck it is.
That one sounds a little more creepier than the other one, but it was very, very short, so it kind of like it was short lived.
Yeah.
But I definitely would put a camera in that fucking closet. But it is gonna entice whatever it is.
Exactly.
Because
to do more shit.
Because the camera shit. But at that point, I already have the least broken agreement. At that point, I'm putting the camera just to prove a point. And when I see the footage of the fucking bear just walking itself up there, I'm gonna be like, here's my least broken here right here. Because here's footage of the fucking ghost putting a fucking bear up there that you didn't tell me fucking about. I'll be like that to the lease agent. I'll be like, you didn't tell me about this shit, did you?
Right, like,
did you?
Like everybody's just fucking teddy bears just keep just
yeah, this fucking ghost got a hard on for my fucking bear and I'm not letting it have it, so I'm fucking out of this lease. And I'm like, call the fucking thing, it's over.
Nah, I'm out. That's an absolute no for me.
But I'm closing out shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, hell no, bro. I'm closing out that lease and I'm showing you the footage because you should have known that there's a fucking ghost fucking with the little teddy bears in the fucking bitch. Nah, not having it. All right, it's been fun. It was a fun little episode.
Yeah, it's been fun, Dukes.
I'm almost 30, halfway to death. Bye, guys.
He's not almost 30.
I mean, I'm only a few years away, but it's getting there.
Like, bro, like somebody would think that you're gonna be 30 next fucking
Listen,
week.
just because I'm only 23. Just because I'm only 23 doesn't mean I'm not gonna start freaking out.
I'm 25, so what are you saying?
Whoa, you older than me? I got a cougar?
A sugar mommy?
No, that's not a sugar mommy. I haven't seen no type of cash coming my way.
I cannot believe you're doing this on camera.
Summer Hayek.
That's your bitch, bro. I knew it.
No, it's not. But that was that was the funny thing.
That's pretty funny.
I will take free money any time of the day. Anyways. See you guys.
Also, there's funny people commenting under our Instagram.
I told you, it's going to come to a point that you don't fucking respond. I don't respond to anything.
I was just responding to some of them because the trolls are just funny.
But it's literally the account's name was Let Troll.
I'm Let Troll.
I'm Let Troll, yeah. Like, I'm like, okay.
But they weren't saying troll things. Though.
I know it was not that trollish.
Nice.
It was kind of dumb-ish though. It was like a little dumb.
Kind of dumb, but like he was nice. That's why I commented back. Like he was. He was.
He
saying
or she.
his,
you don't know.
Well, yeah, they were saying like basically like they don't agree with me as far as gore goes. I wouldn't last like watching like gory shit, which obviously is not gonna hurt my feelings. Like, but I wanted to comment back like. The show is kind of like freaking creepy and nasty, but I've seen nastier things. But this in particular, the way that they produced the show just made it more nasty because I saw the real man that did that actual thing. So like the connection was just weird. So
it just shows you that, you know, at the end of the day, people just want to give their opinions even when it's not.
Yeah, when they have no, I'm like, bro.
And people will make assumptions no matter what, and that's kind of. It tells you like literally we're like tiny. We're like not even like anything. We're tiny, and people are assuming what we're doing, and with looking at 1 minute reel instead of looking at the entire podcast and knowing the personalities. Mm-hmm. This is exactly like what you see in the news and when you see everything. It's crazy. Like we're literally nothing.
Exactly.
And you see it and you're like, oh, so this is a way bigger scale with these fucking other people. Like it's a huge scale compared to this. It's funny.
But yeah, it was like, bro, I've literally held a fucking brain and heart and like livers
But I
in
don't
my
know
hands.
that, but there was soon, and it's the same.
But it's just funny. Like,
it was the same thing with the other guy. Was like when I said, what was it? Unprofessional. It's unprofessional. He was like, what do you mean it's unprofessional? That doesn't make any sense. And I'm like, yo, you fucking idiot. If you would watch the thing, I was joking.
Exactly.
It was a joke.
And like that's also how you speak. Like that's your
that's how I joke around. But you know.
Anyways,
it
was funny though. It was cool.
Yeah, keep engaging.
Yeah,
Kill each other in the comments, and we'll be fine.
Popular. Kill each other in the comments.
See you guys. We guys see you next week, and I'll be officially older by next week. Dun dun dun.
Deuces.
See you guys.
Bye.